Four salesmen are locked up in a room. They are told that the first person to sell something, anything, to another salesman will be set free. And as for the rest of them, well, the rules are pretty clear. If this scenario wasn't intense enough, imagine that these aren't just any salesmen. They are literally the best of the best, and have proven themselves worthy by surviving several of these room scenarios already. And after making it through dozens of rooms, they are in the final room, and this is the one that will grant them their freedom. To make it to this room, your social manipulation skills are undeniable. You are an elite negotiator. You can read body language, predict thought patterns, anticipate every option, and are capable of puppeteering your fellow man into doing things against their best interest, despite both of you knowing exactly what the other is trying to do. This 4-player cage match seems like an impossible hypothetical situation, but there's actually a game that is played exactly in this way. 4 players sit down around a table, but there is only one winner, and the only way to win is to convince the others to let you win. The game is Catan, and it is a pillar of the board game world. The Catan scene is absolutely massive. With over 32 million copies sold, this 27-year-old game has been growing and getting increasingly competitive, leading to worldwide tournaments. And if you are good enough to be the best in your country, you will have earned your place in the Catan World Championship. The protagonist of our story, or should I say, antagonist, is a player by the name of Bo Peng. This relatively unknown player seemingly came out of nowhere and has now made it through 9 games in first place. That is the equivalent of 9 of those rooms. And now as he enters this 10th and final room, he has developed such an infamous reputation that he starts the game with several targets on his back. So much so that before the final game, 2 players made an agreement to team up against him to ensure he doesn't win.
I think you're too good of a player to play like that.
Oh, it's round. To you.
We all know that you haven't lost a game yet.
I know. It's a good trade. I mean,
We're all aware of it.
right, but I'm just saying.
Bo starts his turn by rolling the dice. Everyone collects cards based on the number rolled and whether they have a settlement on that number. After collecting cards, Bo opens up trading by offering a sheep for trade to the group. No one even looks at him, and some of them even show disgust for him even asking. Bo, knowing that he is under heavy scrutiny, doesn't push it too far and ends his turn by giving the dice to Marie. Several turns go by and Khalib plays a knight card that allows him to not only block a resource hex, which prevents players from getting any resources from it, but also allows Khalib to steal a card from one of those players. Bo has tried to be patient despite his opponent's blatant tag teaming against him, but now they are openly talking about blocking his resources and stealing from him.
If you want a solo line, go ahead. Just won't be happy about it.
That's good to know.
Ooh. What happened?
Bo's thinly veiled threat seems to have swayed Khalib, and he doesn't block Bo, which Khalib immediately regrets with what happens next.
You want to trade me an Ord since I was so kind? No? So there's no returning of the favor?
I picked up like 2 cards this game.
Not for sale. Everything's for sale, isn't it?
Not long after, Khalib once again regrets his decision to go soft on Bo.
Any Ord? I'll give you some wheat for it. Just don't feel like trading it, or?
I have nothing to do with my hand. It's so far away.
We have 6 cards. What are you going to do with those?
I'll do something when it's my turn, right?
Sounds like it's being downplayed.
Khalib gets annoyed by Bo's refusal to even open up negotiations, each time being met with aggressive headshakes. Khalib's constant rejection by Bo has put Khalib in a weakened position to Bo. Neither of these players may be aware of it, but the main giveaway is the emotional response Khalib has to Bo's actions. Bo has found his first target for manipulation. A manipulator's biggest skill isn't manipulation, but picking targets that are susceptible to it. Bo decides it's time to test if he has Khalib fully under his control.
Does anyone need sheep? Do you have wheat for trade?
No.
Give you 2 sheep or wheat.
I mean, I just have a whole handful of sheep then.
You want?
The sheep aren't super helpful. I don't know what I'd do with them.
I don't know. It's 4 to 1 it for something good.
I'd need 3.
3 sheep?
Wow. Didn't expect the trade.
Is that 3?
3 for 1 wheat is what you're looking for?
Yeah.
What are you gonna build?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I just need a.
He's not obligated to tell you.
Just need wheat because I got like robbed. And like I have too many cards in my hand. That's why.
Suspicious.
I think you're too good of a player to play like that.
Oh, it's round.
Oh.
To you.
We all know that you haven't lost a game yet.
I know. It's a good trade. I mean,
We're all aware of it.
right, but I'm just saying.
And I can see why. It's good playing against you.
Yeah,
I can
just
see
saying
where
there's
that
a
comes
city
from.
already. Don't need a. Whatever I was before, it's over now. That there's a
It's
city.
always a new game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You said 3, so I'm giving it to you.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
was.
doesn't have to take it.
I don't think he was serious about it.
Don't want it.
I'm gonna decline.
You
sir.
want it?
Not right now, but maybe later.
Bo's attempt fails, and so he hands over the dice, ending his turn. But he is not done yet. He decides to focus his efforts on another player who he has noticed is a lot less guarded against him.
In our
He's
hand now.
good.
Do not have any to spare today.
We're gonna wait for our win.
Here, done.
He's trying to trade our 4 sheep
So,
for 2, and he gets it across. Wow.
This moment of weakness by Katie is immediately met with annoyance by the other players for so willingly trading with Bo.
Also, like how eager he was to throw those sheep out and help you get
Well,
that
that's my
clay.
strategy. Throw it. I'm,
But I mean, also just how eager you were to make that trade to give her the clay port with the 8-9.
I gotta advance my game.
Heard.
I
Oh,
have done nothing.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. I have to just do something.
Marie says that she needs sheep, and Bo immediately offers it, but at a high price of 2 cards for 1.
So now I am interested in sheep.
Okay. Any 2 cards.
I don't really want to do 2 cards.
Okay, that's fine.
I would do a wheat though.
What's even more impressive and a little scary is how even after Marie seems to ignore Bo's trade, Bo leaves the sheep on the table as if to say, I know you will trade me.
Any clay for sale?
What are you trading?
Wheat.
No, I make wheat, so it's not as desirable.
What about a wood?
Yeah, I'd do that.
Wood for a brick there. She's gonna settle off this, I think.
interesting trade by Katie, considering she's got.
Theory, I make.
Bo continues to ruffle Khalib's feathers, and players continue to comment how they regret their trade with Bo. Yet somehow, they keep trading him.
For a sheep.
What are you trying to do?
Just acquire a sheep.
I mean, that's what he needs, so, I mean,
I don't know if I want to give up my sheep now.
I think that trading him wheat is the thing we can't do.
So now he's dangerous.
He was always dangerous, but he's only dangerous if he has access to wheat. Honestly, you know that.
Dangerous with 3 points. White is more dangerous. We can agree on that for now, right?
Yeah, no, I forgot he had that wheat port, or I probably would not have made that trade. That's my bad.
As we approach the mid-game, for anyone who is intrigued by this game of Catan, you can play a free-to-play version online to try it out by going to colonist.io. This is the website a lot of Catan champions use to practice their strategy, and you can get into a game anytime, anywhere. The design is gorgeous, and they did such an amazing job making it easy for newcomers to understand the game quickly. Check out colonist.io, and after a few games, I suspect you'll be hooked too. At which point you could even buy the board game version through the link below. Bo, despite his situation, is still doing well, but Marie has a clear point lead ahead of everyone on the table, and Bo recognizes that this is the moment to announce that the table needs to focus fire her.
Okay. You have to block with 9. Sucks for you, but we gotta block with 9.
Otherwise, the game could get away from us.
Exactly, yeah.
He does subtle head nods to influence agreeability, in addition to open-handed karate chop command gestures an authority figure might use. This is the start of Bo governing the decisions of the 2 other players who, ironically enough, were the ones who decided to team up against him. They even spend large parts of the game openly discussing why not to trust Bo, but Bo just sidesteps these conversations and continues to play his game.
I think it's fine giving you wheat now, because we need someone to buy knights and block this 9.
Well, it's not like she's buying knights. But,
Oh, we still need to be blocked.
I mean, It's a hard sell convincing me to trade you things so you can take largest army and build cities.
I'll get 6 points with army.
Yeah, see, that's why he's good at this game.
I mean, we're all good at it too, so there's that.
Sounds convincing.
Trade
I really, really do, but
can be frank. Like I'm at 3.
what? I
3
know you
points.
are.
Yeah.
I know you
He's
are.
got to play at longest road, and he's gonna.
No.
Is that serious or a joke? That was
Yes.
serious.
Oh, serious.
I'm not going for a longest road, I swear. I'm not going to build a longest road.
He has the play for it.
Okay, that's true.
He has the space to do it uncontested.
I would,
however.
yeah.
I do need
We can
sheep.
be friends. I'm at 3.
Can you throw in something else? 2 sheep? No?
Are you throwing 2 cards? I'll throw in 2 cards.
I don't have 2 cards to throw.
But it's like mutually beneficial. I'm not the threat. Even
I
though
could try to get sheep from her.
Yeah, go for it.
You don't mind if I do that?
I wouldn't mind, but I think we should all be teaming up together to stop the person with the biggest lead. She could also get road if she gets here. Like highest production, it's more than all of us combined probably.
So.
Thank you.
Bo talked his way into another trade.
It wasn't about
It's
you.
literally a miracle. He's probably traded for 5 wheat this game already.
I mean, it was only a few turns ago that Katie was swearing everyone off of trading Bo any wheat, and she just traded him a wheat.
This is the moment Khalib officially broke and has fully realized that he has been played.
Should I ask for 2 cards? Cause
No, I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna say no.
Again, let's just team together to stop.
Wait, but every time I want something, it's a 2 for 1. And
Mm.
then now when
Pattern.
we're trading, it's a 1 for 1.
I guess let's just team together.
Okay, then I'll follow your strategy and say.
I did a 1 for 1 with her. She throw in 2, I would throw in 2. Like,
It's a one-way street. Do you see that?
like next time when you ask, I'll see if I have the
It's
real
good. It
reason.
makes it seem like you're the asshole.
Katie is not far behind, but there is still one player who thinks she has a comfortable lead.
Why not block their 4?
This is a good block.
I think the 4 is better.
I just thought we were trying to shut down his wheat so we didn't get city, army.
Yeah, but I can't be constantly checking him and
Yeah,
not
it's
check
like-
anyone else.
I got you.
Because if I don't check anybody else,
They're all at
then
3.
he'll just get stonewalled and somebody else will win and I'll lose anyway.
I just feel like I'm not saying I'm getting ganged up, but because I went 4-0, it feels like there's something against me, even though I'm not in the lead right now.
This next exchange was quite involved, even requiring the judges to intervene. This little compilation should give you a good sense of the vibe.
Oh,
You might still have enough.
Largest army.
no!
How many
I
cards?
just need a moment. I was finally gonna do something in this game. Something. Just something.
I mean, you can still try building 2 rows there. Wrong.
I mean, what are you gonna trade me?
Do you have a card that you can give her to build there? And do you have a brick one?
But I won't have anything to trade you.
Here we go.
Just have to like do the.
It'll be a big trade.
Yeah, it'll be a mega trade, and then you lock in 9 steel.
Yep. Also, don't forget to play your game.
Yep.
You don't have to do everything he tells you to. Of course, because it benefits you
But,
to not have the robber on.
I decided that. before
I know,
this.
I know, I know. I'm not saying that he influenced your decision. I'm just saying that that's why he said
I'll
it.
take
That's
the
all.
3rd one from my left.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't mean that way. I was just telling him that it benefits him.
And Mary's completely right that Bo convincing everyone to try and figure out a way to cut her off is going to almost guarantee his own victory in this situation.
He gives you a 2 for 1, and I give you a 2 for 1,
And then I
and then you
have-
have enough. Yep.
What is it?
You have to,
You
we
give
both
me
have
a-
to give her a 2 for 1
Yeah, we
each.
have to coordinate it so that it works out. So you need to give me 3 for 1, sir.
Wait, what?
Because he can only do 1.
You can do like these 3-way trades where you just pass around.
We're gonna get into those kind of
You can.
shenanigans.
Yeah, so like we both have to do a 2
Why
for
don't
1.
you just give me a 3 for 1?
I mean, why do I have
It'll
to?
make it a lot more simple. You seem to really want this.
I don't
so
care.
Pony up. Do you want to do it or not?
I'm not going to do it if I have to give a 3 for 1.
You're not.
If it's a 2 for 1, I would do it.
I mean, I have cards in my hand. I can just go road settlement all on my own and
Yeah.
forget about this whole plan.
Yeah, and then I think Aaron would just win. No, we can do this trade.
No, we can't.
No, it works out. It does work out. Trust me. Like, I think
Yeah,
it's within the rules.
It's
It's within the rules. I think we
I
need to do
could
it.
just donate a brick to her.
Except that
No,
that's
but you
not
have to like,
technically legal.
you have to legally do this. Okay, is that
But
fair?
we just want to be on.
That's the end result, which is
Yeah,
why
it's
I
the
don't
end
like
result,
these
but it's-
shenanigans, and I
it's
think that
legal.
they're really
It's
shady and
legal.
unethical.
Is it legal?
If you're doing multiple turns in the same, that in effect gives away a resource for free, you cannot do
So how about you throw in an extra card and then I can do the trade with you first before I trade him?
There's officially a 3-minute cap on this turn.
Is that how much time I have left?
Why do I have to give 3
What?
cards?
To make the deal, because you want the deal to happen.
I
This is
don't-
like
I don't care.
economics,
Care.
you know, 101.
No.
No?
Why don't you give up more if we're about to lose the game?
Why?
Well, I'm giving up all my hand. Why don't you give up your hand? That's all I'm saying.
I can give.
If I'm giving up my whole hand, then you should be willing to give up your whole hand.
All right, time's almost up, folks, and I have 0 time to think about
You
where I'm
were
gonna
willing
put
to
it.
throw
I don't even know if I would have done this.
By this point, Bo has derailed the game plan of every player on the board, and as he begins to sense his victory at hand, he begins to act smug.
We're still friends.
Were we ever friends? I feel like this is the first time we've met.
Are we still friends?
After navigating all these obstacles and successfully bending the game to his will, the biggest domino starts to fall.
I'm not in lead
After
anymore,
that.
guys. After all that.
Bo confidently calls out "good game" right before his turn.
Alright, good game, guys.
He ends the game reaching the 10 victory point goal
So I
line.
got 3 VPs.
Multiple VPs.
He posted his thoughts on the outcome of the game, saying, "Before the game started, I learned that 2 opponents made a gentleman's agreement to work together and target me because they feared my abilities. I was villainized and received aggressive, harsh table talk. To combat this, I kept my head up, remained calm, and eventually convinced them to work together against the player about to win." This story has been manipulated for the sake of audience enjoyment. I do not know the inner dialogues nor personalities of these players and took liberties for the purpose of storytelling. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you for watching.